If you've ever watched yourself ruin your own progress and thought, why do I always do this? This video is for you. Self-sabotage isn't a character flaw, a lack of willpower, or proof that you're broken. It's a survival response created by a brain that fears uncertainty more than pain. The moment you start changing your life, building discipline, getting closer to success, improving your habits, your brain interprets that change as risk because growth brings responsibility, pressure, and the possibility of failure, and your mind's job has never been to make you successful, only to keep you safe. That's why procrastination shows up right before momentum, why distractions appear when focus starts working, and why doubt suddenly gets louder the closer you get to something meaningful. Your brain prefers predictable discomfort over unfamiliar progress, even when that discomfort is slowly destroying your confidence, your time, and your potential. This is also why self-sabotage feels automatic, like it happens without your permission, because in a way, it does. Your mind is trying to pull you back to what it recognizes as familiar, whether that's bad habits, inconsistency, or staying below your true capacity. The problem is not fear itself, but the fact that most people treat fear as a stop sign instead of what it really is, which is information. When your brain signals fear, it isn't saying don't do this, it's saying this is new, and confusing those two things keeps you stuck in the same patterns for years. To stop self-sabotage, you don't need more motivation or confidence, because both of those are outcomes, not prerequisites. Waiting to feel ready is one of the most common ways people sabotage themselves, because readiness rarely comes before action. It comes after repeated exposure. The real shift happens when you stop obeying every thought your brain creates and start leading your behavior despite discomfort. Instead of trying to completely change your life overnight, which only triggers more resistance, you reduce the size of change so your brain doesn't feel threatened. Smaller steps, lower pressure, consistent repetition. Because the brain resists massive leaps but adapts quickly to gradual movement. Each time you take action while fear is present, something important happens internally. Your mind learns that you survived, that nothing catastrophic occurred, and that growth is not as dangerous as it predicted. Over time, the fear weakens, the resistance fades, and the habits that once felt impossible start to feel normal. This is how identity changes, not through inspiration, but through evidence, because your brain believes behavior more than thoughts. You don't eliminate self-sabotage by fighting your mind or silencing fear. You outgrow it by proving through action that forward movement is safe. The moment you stop letting fear make your decisions and start treating discomfort as a signal of progress instead of danger, the internal battle begins to quiet down. Your brain stops pulling you backward when it realizes you're capable of handling what's ahead, and real change begins not when fear disappears, but when it no longer controls you.